Happy Sunday, it's Maria from Still Dreaming Homestead, and I'm going to try to finish up my celery today. So I have my celery, it's all nicely dried and cooled, and I'm simply going to dump it into this big bowl, stainless steel bowl here, and I'm going to crush it. Really simple. A lot of celery leaves. So you might wonder, what's celery good for? Well, it's very good in soups. Good for stuffing, of course. Making your own sausages. I like it in that. Just really anything that you'd like it. And I use it very similar to how I would use an onion or garlic powder. Really simple process. So I'm just emptying all these. There's quite a few of them. So I'll just pause for now. Okay, this bowl is getting pretty full, as you can see. So I'm going to crush these just with my hands. So this is a great sound. So funny thing, as these were drying on the back porch, I thought it smelled really good. Jason came in and there was so much drying, he did not think it smelled very good. And I kind of laughed because it was a very strong smell. If you can see, this is just really, let me tilt it. It's just turning really nice. I think it's a very clean smell. Now, I kind of like the color, but if I'd wanted it to be a brighter color, I would have probably blanched it a little bit, but that wasn't really important to me. So you can see this just comes down to such a small amount. I'll finish dumping in the rest now. These are the rectangular shelves from my dryer, and I will say it's much harder to get it off here than off the round ones. I want to show you something that I bought that for the round ones that really made life easier. So I'm just going to empty this. I bought a bunch of these. I got them locally here at Mart, and things just really drop off them. So, super good purchase. Okay, I made kind of a green. I made a funnel with my flexible cutting board, and I think that will help me make less of a mess. And I'm just going to dump that into there. Oh yeah, that's working really good. Dump this into my Vitamix. There we go. A full Vitamix of it. Wow, that made it nice. That made it really nice and neat. Now let's go just blend this. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do is just pulse this for a minute to make sure that there's no hard stems. Pretty full. It's come down to about half, but I think I better shake it a little. guess I better use my little plunger. That did it. So put the lid back on it. If you can see, that came way down to here, so all of those leaves, it's nice. I don't know if it's still smoking. Yeah, kind of. Very fine powder. Really useful. I'm going to put it in a plastic bag or jar for right now. Okay, I found this nice plastic container. It's completely dry inside. You don't want your dry things to get moist. That will cause you to lose it. And tap this just a little bit. Just going to use my clean hand. Always wash my hands beforehand. I'm going to get the last of that out of there. That's a beautiful green powder. So all of those turned into this one little container. I'll seal it. Try to seal it. There we go. It's ready. Okay, I had to turn on the light. It's really just 3:30. But with this daylight savings or the opposite, whatever it is, the days are so super short. I really don't like them. And so let's get the canner ready. So I got the canner on my stove. It's my big old, this one, very heavy, all American, that Jason found for me. And I'm going to pour some water in it. When you are canning, pressure canning, it is not at all like when you're water bath canning. When you're water bath canning, you have to cover your jars with water. In here, I just put maybe, I don't know, about an inch high, and that's really all that's needed. So that's going to be here ready, and I've got to go do some chopping. Okay, so I've got my nice celery. And as I told you before, I let a little bit of this stay